Was that one of his covers? Why does that look familiar?
Well, that because it's on the cover of the Bonham's catalog.
Oh, that's right.
Well spotted. But this was a cooperation again between Stanley Mouse and Rick Griffin. These guys were buddies. They sort of worked together. And that's your famous Grateful Dead guy with the top skeleton on top. That's Europe 99, what it is, and that was the Grateful Dead's big tour. It was with the Call Without a Net, and this was used on the back cover and also on the program that they toured into Europe, and it went to Germany. And there's a picture of the band you see that with the poster, which is this poster.
Are you in there?
No, that's the band. I didn't take that.
I was going to say I didn't see. Okay, I didn't see you in there.
No, that's Jerry
Garcia.
Jerry Garcia and the band with this poster, not this particular one, but with the poster.
With the poster.
And I think it gives
authenticity.
Authenticity. It grounds it. It's interesting to me. Background and
it is. It's part of the story.
Art for a poster for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was actually a commemorative poster. And obviously it's included the from 19 were there, the Beach Boys and of course the Beatles, Bob Dylan, who's got to be the ultimate, they all inter-influenced each other's, and all Supremes. I mean, all these people really influenced each other, so that's great.
Although I do have to ask you about Bob Dylan.
Yes.
Because I understand, did you ever get confused? Did people ever think that you were Bob Dylan?
No, I wish I would do. No. Keith Richard now again.
You did?
Well, if I wear my real rock and roll stuff, no, he's a hero of mine. He's terrific. He's got to be the ultimate rock and roller. But I know the guys. They're terrific. Ronnie and Mick and all that. They're rocking.
Is he your favorite? I mean, you've met
a
tremendous amount of them.
They're my favorites. I mean, you want to see the film that Martin Scorsese's just done. It's phenomenal.
Oh, he did? He just did one?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh, I have to see that.
Brilliant,
So did you ever tease Mick about the tongue thing?
I went the night before, all bags are packed, sit in the front row, see the film, get on the plane next day. There's energy. There's energy. There's brilliance.
Did you feel like you were reliving?
Yeah, you feel you're part, with that band, you feel you're on stage there, you feel you're part of it, and, I mean...
the Doors.
That's the Doors. There was a commemorative poster done for the Doors 20 years after their famous Madison Square Gardens appearance. So this is the whole, by Randy Tootin, so this is the whole design process. But there's many
that's why there's several pieces of it.
Yes.
So what's the process from one to the...
Well, one is actually just the final art for the poster.
Okay.
Obviously, you can't put everything up on the wall. And this is an earlier one where there's all the other processes that go with it. So again, you're getting in deep to the process. This might be 20 pieces related from the artist from start to finish. So to get in close like that is quite... So these are paintings done by Rick Griffin. These guys were artists and paintings, and they were generally used in one way or another. This one was used. Obviously, for a quarter of a century, they were used in one way or another for promotional material. So the actual graphics of this would be used, and you can see these guys never signed anything unless they were completely satisfied with it. This is on canvas as well, I think. So
that's pretty cool.
So it's just amazing. I mean, I think that's $30,000 to $40,000.
Oh, for a collector, it's nice to have both pieces.
I mean, all these guys
look at that. You can see, like, this is preparing for it, because you can actually see the pasting.
Exactly. The pasting, and they would draw this. Then they would adjust it, and then
you can see the whiteout.
And the boots, and they get these guys perfect to draw figures like that. They have a one-off original thing, which can only appreciate. So that's the difference between buying a poster on eBay, which is what it is, and buying into here, which is something, even if you're not totally familiar with the art as itself, it doesn't matter, because it's like buying into, you can discover it after you bought it, just like when you buy a painting or something else. Jimi Hendrix obviously is phenomenal. You've got Kiss. I mean, again, it goes to favourites and who they are. Here on the Alice Cooper, you've got the overlays. So this would be 2 or 3 film overlays to make up the poster.
Oh, that's very, very cool.
This is, if I move here, this is obviously This is Rick Griffin from Bob Dylan, and they used to do a lot of. The record company would say, you know, can you do us something for this? And they changed their mind, so you wouldn't necessarily get this. But you can see it's done as a shape of an LP. And it wasn't. The history's on the catalogue. Basically, this wasn't finally used, but it's still. In fact, sometimes these ones that weren't picked up by the sometimes the more interesting ones,
Right.
Because they probably.
That's a pretty cool picture.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
very
might
cool.
find they went for a black. I think this in the end went for something else. It was like this is an interesting one because this is Down in the Groove, which is a fabulous drawing. This is Bob Dylan Down in the Groove. You couldn't get more than that. Backwards on a horse with his guitar and harmonica, right? The final album came out. I think it's just lettered Down in the Groove. Very uninteresting. Because obviously
That's a very cool picture, though.
Oh,
Off in
yeah,
the sunset,
so-
riding backwards with the guitar and the harmonica.
So-